Previously on Into the Yonder Void. So we were talking with people down at the bottom of the ship who we didn't know were there, and turns out they're all warlocks too. They lied to us about where they were going, but yeah, I don't know. That's probably going to be a sticky situation later. But anyway, another sticky situation going on. So pirates are coming, and they sent an orb. Standard pirate procedure, that whole thing, saying, you know, we're gonna take your ship, that stuff. And I guess aside from that, there's also some, I think, big water creature coming. So that's where we're at.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Oh, hi.
Hey!
And salutations.
Hey.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Tomas, and I play Idris Elba Macaroni.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Aubrey Plaza Penne.
Rigatoni Danza.
Damn it.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure and do pasta puns.
Bo Tyrese Gibson.
God, did you do these ahead of time?
Pasta
It feels
pun?
like you have a list.
Penelope Cruz.
Okay.
My turn.
Is it called
Spaghetti Wahlberg?
Spaghetti Lee.
Damn it! The greatest bass player of all time. Spaghetti Lee.
Would a pasta pun be called a punsta?
Nope.
No, it's a pasta
That'd be
pun.
cute. It also sounds like a macaroni noodle that does crime. Punsta?
A macaroni noodle.
What?
Don't you think?
Are you trying to like
It
add it
fits.
with gangster?
I demand
Maybe.
the drugs that
That's
live.
like, it's like that, but for macaroni.
Yeah. Yep.
I want whatever Lindsey has.
Macaroni Mara. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Took you long enough.
Shut up. I was busy laughing at yours, okay?
I got none others.
I bet you do.
I feel like I definitely
around for
got some good
pasta.
ones.
I know there's a box here somewhere.
Ravioli paste.
I was just thinking lean base too.
God,
I was going to do
damn it.
linguine base. It's not even good.
Linguine Easy Nash. Reno 911. That's it. That's all the pastas, right?
Rice Witherspoon. Yeah, I'm involved. This is like that scene from City Slickers where like a really dumb version of it where John Lovitz is, he could tell you. Do you recall that scene where they're giving him words and he's immediately saying how many letters are in it? Except this is
Way stupider.
a pasta version.
Is there any that could be angel hair?
I was thinking of that too.
Angel Harry
okay.
Potter. Yeah, I beat Tomas at it.
Chris Angel Hair Pasta.
Damn it! That's way better.
Is it okay? Is it? How do you fucking say his name? Isn't there like a angle? What the
Anglo-Saxon.
fuck is? No, what's his name? It's an A and an E. Ebsort. No.
Aesop's Fables.
His name is like
Ansel?
Ansel Adams.
Ansel
Ansel.
Egger.
The famous photographer.
Ansel.
Eggo Waffle.
No. Ansel.
This is not worth it.
He's gonna be the angel hair.
Elgort.
Ansel Elgort. Angel hair Elgort? No. It wasn't even worth it.
Is he the Han
In the
Solo
end,
guy?
It was a lot
That
of.
was
I'm
Alden Aaron
just
Rank.
spinning in my
Aaron
volleyball
Rank.
net. It's fine.
I remember stupid things that don't need to be remembered.
What does lasagna work with?
Oh my god. Lasagna
Mama.
Estrada.
Lasagna. No,
Laganja.
lasagna.
Lasagna Taylor Joy.
Oh, okay.
Lasagna Taylor Joy.
Yeah,
It's
that's
pronounced
good.
Anya.
No, it's not. What?
Lasagna.
It's
not a
Googled it. It's Anya
strata.
Taylor-Joy.
I said lasagnani. Get it? Come on, guys.
Is there somebody
Fantastic.
that their name ends with Les or something like that?
I mean, Les Claypool.
That starts with
I know.
Les Mis? Like the music.
something lasagna.
Angelus. Angelus.
Who cares? All right, this is like 15 minutes in now. What are you trying to think of more pasta? Stop it!
There's more to be cooked from this
I
conversation.
regret everything.
Oh, what about Patty Loveless? Would that work?
Patty love lasagna?
Wait, then why? Okay, why couldn't you do Les Claypool?
Because it starts with it'd be lasagna Claypool.
Yeah, that's better.
I mean,
That's what it's.
it.
That's what it's
It's
short
good.
for.
that's, yeah,
That's pasta.
What are the rules
Lasagna.
of this game?
there aren't any. Whatever sounds funniest.
Yeah, but Tomas is trying his damnedest to make rules.
That's true. I shouldn't be imposing.
No, it doesn't
Taking all the fun out of this pasta point.
Just got my new
Challenge.
Gibson lasagna Paul.
Anyway, for next episode of our pasta cast,
Well, what's happening on the next episode?
I don't know.
Podcast iron lasagna.
We'll probably come up with more.
We're just drinking pasta water.
Pasta water hits great today.
It's boiling still.
Did anybody bring any alcohol? Because I feel like I need.
There's a bunch in the fridge.
Save it.
Everywhere.
Never, we might be off the rails too much already.
No.
What do we got in there?
Vodka whole milk. We're actually out of milk, but we have creamer.
That'll work.
Vodka coffee creamer.
No, I don't actually want.
Vodka whole milk. I'll take a vodka whole milk latte, thanks.
There's like 2.
I dare you to make less sense.
Oh, well, look at you.
Less sense Claypool.
Less sense, none the richer.
Oh, man, go
Lasagna.
take it back. God, I hate us. No, this is fine. Thank you.
I'm
The
leaving
worst
all of
podcast.
this in.
This is the worst episode we've
I'm
ever
not
done.
even putting it in the funnies. It's going at the beginning.
You're gonna be like, why is there 40 minutes before the episode starts?
All right. Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
It's going to be a bad one for me today, folks.
I like that sound. Keep going. No, it's not really.
We are
fun.
straying farther and farther away from.
God's light.
Campfire sound.
Yeah.
I mean,
You never did
it's-
this at a campfire?
I wasn't talking about that one. I was
Okay.
talking about the tinking on a vodka bottle.
I mean,
I mean,
drink-
clearly you weren't a teenager in the Midwest. With access to empty cornfields.
To just throw the vodka bottle into the fire.
Yep.
I was
Once
never
you
a
go-
teenager.
There goes the evidence.
Went from childhood to adulthood.
You turn it back into sand. From whence you came.
Ow, the glass shards!
You know the fun stuff with the cornfield. So as someone who grew up with a cornfield directly, like in my backyard,
Wow, brag about it.
I know. We would like. My mom would always be like, "Don't go back there." I think she told us that the ground would suck us up, so we wouldn't like actually do it. But I was like, "I'm gonna fucking do it," and I'd like sneak in a couple rows and be like, "Look at me!"
And that's why
like,
you don't remember a year, because you actually were sucked into the ground.
That's true.
And you
got
came back as a
abducted.
corn
I'm
person.
actually in an alternate dimension. I never got back. This is it. So
Nice.
She's
Okay.
a corn.
I'm a corn.
You're a child of the corn.
I'm a child of the corn.
Stephen King, get him on the line. I got a property to sell him.
Stephen
Look,
King was like,
Stephen.
"Get who on the line?"
It's me, your girl, corn kid. But not the TikTok one. The alternate dimension.
Oh, it's a big
Yeah.
old lump with knobs.
Yeah, not that one.
All right. For tonight's Around the Campfire question, I want to know about a rumor you've heard within the last few months, and whether or not it's something you want to explore further. So we're going to start with Can.
I heard that Knack Planka has a crush on Peach, That's what I heard. but I think they're kind of mean. They were mean to us when we were growing up, and they never brought treats to school on their moon day. Ever. I mean, never.
Just say never, ever. Just in case.
Well, I thought you said
never.
It'll be
ever.
a choose your own adventure for me when I'm editing.
This is gonna be
never.
a nightmare for Billy. At least we're all like together and not having to sync it.
At least we're together for the holidays. That's what really matters in the spirit of shitmas.
Yeah.
Your moon day is like right after you're born that night. No, a moon day is the day you're born, and then that evening you're presented to everyone, in front of the moon. Moons.
That's really cool.
Excellent.
Very cute.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, I like
thank you so
it.
much, Can.
You're welcome.
Is Moon Day or Moon's Day?
Moon day.
Just sounds like a Canadian saying Monday.
You get it because you connect to one of the moons.
Oh. Write that down.
It's not the Monday moon.
Do you take notes with pen?
Today I am.
Okay.
It's permanent
bold.
now. It's canon.
Nobody?
Canon.
Thank you.
What?
It was served.
I heard a rumor that in the Shadowfell there is a specific tar pit that if you soak in it for long enough, you will de-age yourself. But you must be very careful because if you stay in too long, you turn into a baby. And then you'll probably drown because you don't know how to swim yet.
Babies famously
Yeah,
have
right.
swimming
So they're not
instincts.
one of those babies that figures it out.
Wait, it's tar? You can float in tar, I think.
Would you trust a baby to it?
Aren't tar pits like really hot? Like unbelievably hot? Like asphalt hot?
I mean, it's your Shadowfell, man.
It depends. Is it bubbling? If it's bubbling, it's
a
probably
loop-
hot.
I'm pretty sure you
Warm tar
couldn't
pit.
swim in non-hot
It's a tepid tar pit.
But you could soak in it.
That's what-
Every time you
killed
guys
some
say
of the
tar pit,
dinosaurs.
I'm picturing a tar pit of tar.
Shut the fuck
Over
If
here
you
we
say
have
it
our shag
fast.
tar pit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
In the 70s, shag tar pit was very popular.
Extra sticky, but it was good.
For some bizarre reason in every house. Especially if it was a split level. All right, thank you. Fee.
Well, I heard that there's a ship out there that has kind of anti-magic properties inside of it. And I would kind of like to get my hands on that at some point, just for reasons. And that's about it.
Excellent.
Sick nasty.
Thank you. And Nez.
I heard a rumor that researchers in northern Avstand have actually found evidence that reincarnation is real. There's tons of rumors, but most of them seem to center around something to do with the subject's eyes.
Mm.
Very interesting. And these are researchers.
Allegedly. They could just be getting high as fuck.
These researchers, it shows a picture. They're just munching on mushrooms.
It's a Grateful Dead concert.
Like natural reincarnation, not like a spell that does it.
Correct.
Gross.
All right. Shall we get started?
Perhaps.
Perchance.
I gotta pee.
I do too,
Yeah,
actually.
But
that's
seriously,
fair.
54
It
minutes.
has been a while.
When we last left off, you guys were being accosted mildly by a pirate ship.
Verbally.
Yes, verbally accosted. They sent over their communication orb with their demands, their parlay orb, and you guys decided. You guys were deciding on your next course of action, which seemed like the plan was to hide out and then use Nez and Gil to get over to the other ship. But at the moment, you guys you've just received the orb. You've just received the information that they're planning to, board the vessel. So you guys know you have a little bit of time. So what is your plan?
Did I mention Misty Step was my means of ingress? Okay.
We did.
I was like, how am I getting over there, though? But yeah, it makes sense. Do we know how these communication orbs work?
You would.
How do they work?
So you would know that typically they're sent over and they're almost like a magical hologram in a sense that they are
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
Situation.
Except they're allowed to basically you're allowed to respond usually with short phrases, and since you guys chose not to respond, the assumption was that there is it's kind of like a pre-recorded thing, and based on how you respond, the message populates something else.
So is the window to respond over?
Give me an intelligence, or actually give me an arcana check.
Gil's just like, fuck you, man.
12.
12. As far as you know,
You know what?
you should
17.
Okay, yeah, you know that as long as the orb has not dispersed, there's a chance that there's the ability to respond. And the orb is still there. You do know that it expires once the message is over.
I'm gonna go up to it
All right.
Oh, no.
and I'm gonna fart into the orb.
Oh my
Like
god.
really long, extended. Lifting a leg up and everything.
Get the pinch at the end. Pinch at the end.
Shake my tail. There's yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna walk away from the orb
And then it dissolves.
Because of that. It doesn't normally do
I farted the orb. Cast disintegrate.
Can that be the rumor instead? And then can it be canon that his farts disintegrate?
Gil can fart away portals and other magical.
I'm sure that's gonna be a rumor for the rest of these people on this ship.
Wow, did you see him do that?
Did
You hear
that
about that
fucking
guy?
happen?
He farted an orb. And it disintegrated, man.
All right, guys, we need to relocate in the ship so they can't find us.
I'm sorry, did you just fart into that orb?
Do you need me to do a rundown of what just happened? It's gonna really piss them off, and they're going to want to come board.
All right. Okay.
We want them to think there might be people here. I think most of you can get to that lower hidden level, while Nez and I find a place to cozy down so we can teleport over there.
Well, I'm waiting on a big sea critter to come up here.
Ken, you can do whatever. You can like turn into shit and get in the water even. Like you can be part of the boarding party if you want. Fee, do you want to?
Part of the crew. Part of the ship.
Do you want to board the pirate ship?
I mean, Ken, do you want to be alone? Like,
We don't have time. Make haste. Doesn't somebody have a water
yeah,
breather potion?
don't I have a water breathing potion? I
Or
thought I did.
Can
You have a
you
scroll.
misty step?
I can face step.
Is that what?
It's 30 feet to an unoccupied
Well, then
space.
just come with us, and then all the other people can hide.
I mean, I don't know.
Disperse!
One of the warlock guys comes up. What, you want us to just hide in the place where we were, perhaps, or what? We've never been part of a pirate battle before.
I got a water breathing scroll, right? That's what it
Correct.
was?
Yep.
Okay. I think I might go with Can then. Just in
Sweet.
case. Yeah.
Totally.
Are scrolls, can they be used right away? I've
Some
never
can.
used
This
them.
one can only be used once.
Right.
Just
But,
means like,
like
it's an
cast
action.
time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Cast time is once you finish saying it, so essentially instant.
Okay. Sick.
I mean, do you want to fight them?
Not particularly.
Then yeah, just hide, man.
Okay. And the group like kind of gathers around and they start heading downstairs. Loom looks at you guys. I'll go ensure that they get to the proper place, and then I'll be back up to
Right on.
help fight.
I don't know if their captain will immediately board. They might have like a boarding party.
Yeah, unlikely that the captain would immediately board if the ship is believed to be empty or maybe a traditional sailing vessel.
Yep. That's okay. You can take him, right, Gil? Absolutely. That's why we're going over there. We'll get you over there. Right. Cash money. Do you want to hang
As you
out
look
there?
around, the prince is gone.
Oh my.
You hear a splash.
Selling us out.
Where did we see him last?
Up there.
Oh my god.
How close is the ship?
Right now, it's still a little ways off, like over a few hundred feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
Are there?
Oh,
sorry.
No.
You go. You were.
When it gets close enough, do you care if I cast a little lightning on the ship?
You can do whatever you want.
Well, I don't want to hit you guys if you're on there. So before you get on.
Sure, totally. Yeah, go for it. Do your weird weather shit. That's totally cool.
Okay, we'll just stay out of the way of it.
Maybe we'll use that as like a signal to go over there.
Then will you want me to get in the water then?
What?
If I'm sticking with you? Or do you not want me to stick with you?
I don't know if I'm getting in the water. I haven't made that choice yet.
Okay.
Because right now I have to focus on the lightning.
Did you summon Crumb during the rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, unless it makes more sense for me to just face step over to there. I mean,
What are you guys gonna do over there?
We're gonna kick the captain's ass. Or communicate with them and convince them to give us their ship.
I'm going to duplicate the transportation rune, and we're going to try and quickly and as quietly
Move everyone over.
move everybody over to that ship, since it's
smaller, right? We assessed that it was
It's a smaller ship than what you're currently on.
We should communicate that to Loom. I forgot about that part of the plan. I thought we were just gonna take their ship and piss off. So.
We can say he heard you guys planning that, so he'll
Sick.
know.
do we know if Prince did?
You don't know.
He disappeared.
He is.
Fee, we definitely can use backup if that helps you decide.
Okay. I mean, Can, as long as you feel good about everything. I hate to leave you alone, but I mean, you're more than capable too, so.
I'll find my way over eventually.
You've got your water buddies too. So
Yeah.
that helps.
Yeah.
Water buds.
All right. So, what are you guys doing to prepare?
Are there windows in the captain's cabin facing where the other ship is coming from?
Stained glass ones. Yes.
But we can see the shapes of things through it.
You probably could. Yeah. You could see you wouldn't be able to see finer detail.
I'm
But
gonna go into the captain's cabin and I'm gonna like punch a little hole in the glass so I
Nice.
can peer out of it.
give me a sleight of hand.
I'm not being careful about it, but okay.
I was just imagining the.
Oh, if you're not being careful, then just go ahead and roll it.
It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Oh, for sleight of hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah. You like just hit it perfectly, and there's just one of the panels just shatters immediately.
Nice.
And you're just like, you can immediately see out of it. You can see the ship approaching.
You
seen
can
The
use
Nice
that. Yeah, not a long time.
When Ryan Gosling, he's trying to break into a place and he punches the window out in a door and immediately cuts his arm and starts bleeding to death.
This was much smoother than that.
Oh, yes.
We can use this to teleport over so we can see where we're going.
excellent thinking.
Yeah.
I was just going to hide up by the mast.
Yeah, don't do that. They'll see you.
You're very tall.
You stick out like a sore thumb.
Hi!
Poncho's
Why is there a
billowing.
tree on that ship?
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah. So Fee, you're with them, right? In the captains.
I mean, if I have a second, I might try to see if I can find the prince just to update him.
I mean,
If there's not really time.
you could assume that he's doing something
His own
somewhere.
thing. Okay.
He's very. You've noticed that he's very good at slipping away
Like
without
a
you guys
cat.
noticing.
Yes.
Put a bell on him. For
I
fuck's
know,
sake.
right? Okay. Yeah, then I'll just stick with this crew.
All right. And where are you going to post up?
I'm sticking close to like the side of the ship,
Okay.
so I can't be seen.
All right. Give me a old stealthy roll there.
I'm just imagining Can
A healthy,
Laying-
stealthy.
like prone by the
Like smiling.
by the deck. Yeah, just looking out in between like slats in the deck or whatever.
And then just raining hell.
23.
23.
Probably wouldn't even be hard because the railing is probably taller
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
as tall
Yeah.
as you.
So 23. Yeah, you're pretty stealthy. You're just kind of like slump over a little bit and start moving along the side.
I'm also waiting for that big sea creature
Big
to
friend.
show up.
Gotcha.
The friend of a friend.
It surfaces right below us. And, like, we're on the giant tortoise.
it's me, a whale.
It's me, a whale.
It's me, a whale, a nondescript whale.
Well, I mean, they don't have names, but it's still weird. It's me, a whale.
Uh,
Oh, whale.
okay.
It's me.
A whale.
All right. Sorry, Billy.
Oh.
So,
What?
What'd you see? Why
What
are
do
you
you
looking at
see?
I'm just preparing for my doom.
Oh, God, don't
he's
scare
visualizing
me like that.
the
It's
landscape.
a weird
It
direction.
scared me.
Okay, so this ship is approaching pretty quickly, and you can see that it starts to pivot. And Gil, you recognize that immediately as a landing maneuver. They're boarding maneuver rather. They're starting to, move the ship at a different angle so that they can drop the planks, and
So
some
they're
people will be
becoming
swinging
parallel?
over. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm. And they're slowly moving in. So I would like to know when in the boarding process you guys are planning to launch your specific actions.
I definitely want some of them on the ship. Like maybe the full boarding party onto the deck.
Right. Kind of a
Then we
wait
pop
till
over.
you see the whites in their eyes kind of thing.
Yes.
When do you want me to
Hold.
do lightnings?
That's what I'm wondering. When are you planning to do it?
I was going to do it as soon as they got into range.
I didn't
Okay,
know
what's
that was
your
part of the
range?
plan.
Is your
60.
so are you trying to spook them or what are you trying to do?
It does damage.
Oh. Okay, so you're just trying to damage the ship itself.
No, the people.
Don't
Oh.
damage the ship.
And
please.
spook them.
Okay.
Double whammy.
Anytime then.
It has to be within 60 feet, so I was just going to wait until they got within 60 feet.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah. So yeah, they get closer and closer, and you guys can see they get about 100 feet away, and a bunch of the crew start raising planks into the air, and you can see that these planks are probably like they're at least like 50 or 60 feet long.
Jeez.
They're huge planks, and it takes multiple like sailors to hold them up.
Are there people at the top of the poles?
No.
Okay.
They are.
I thought we had a Fury Road situation
Oh,
going
gotcha.
on here. Okay. I see what they're doing though.
Yes, Michaela.
I misspoke. It's a 60-foot radius, but the range is 120 feet.
Okay. So are you
So
going to? Go ahead.
The ship isn't within 30 feet then. They're planking from farther away.
They're right now. They're preparing. You can see that they're still moving closer, so they need to be at least probably 40 feet, because if it's a 60-foot plank, they got to have planks on either
Walking
side.
room. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm having trouble visualizing. So like, as they're coming on, we're teleporting over, right? Like we're trying to make them think that we want to invite them
Once-
on board, and then
So not the whole ship isn't coming aboard.
right.
But once the boarding party from their ship is aboard our ship, then we are moving over
lightning-
there.
Okay.
Divide and conquer.
How do we do that without them like getting us on the ship then?
Missy step.
Okay.
Because you can teleport without moving a distance.
Sure. Okay.
All right. So yeah, they start. You can see that these planks are in the air. They're slowly moving forward. Are you planning? Are you still waiting, or are you?
No, I'm going to cast
Okay.
Call Lightning.
Gotcha. So they get, let's say, they get about 40 feet away, and then you can cast that if you want, just as the planks are coming down, connecting the two ships. So go ahead and cast your held spell.
All right. I cast Call Lightning.
60-foot radius.
It is a 60-foot radius.
Give me 1 second. High or low, Can?
High.
Okay. Get my card here.
And a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder 10 feet tall, centered on a point that you can see within range.
So you cast it where? Like dead center of these group? This
Yeah,
group?
the highest concentration of people there is.
Okay.
I want them to get lightninged.
Okay.
This is cool because if they don't see you, then they could just assume it's the weather or
This
bad
weird
omen.
isolated storm.
Yeah, and it's still like getting to sunrise, so it's going to be a little bit harder to see. It's dim light right now, so because it's just pre-dawn. And so they're boarding this vessel. They just lowered the planks, and Can forms this cloud above them, and they're so focused on this right now. I just rolled to see what they were paying attention to. They're focused on boarding. They're, as far as they know, it looks like they think that this is an empty vessel.
Okay, so they're going to have to make a dex save.
Okay.
Anybody within 5 feet of the 60-foot radius.
Goddamn, that's a big chunk of a ship.
Okay, I got 11, 12, and 8.
You failed all of them.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So what happens?
3d10 lightning damage.
All right, go ahead and roll that damage.
Yeah.
It
That's
says here that she kills the DM.
Whoa! Bye, guys.
How does it feel?
That's 19 damage
19 damage.
each.
You're shaking the fuck out of the table.
And what kind of damage is it?
Lightning damage.
Lightning damage. Okay. So,
Ouchies.
Gil, you're looking through this hole in the stained glass, this tiny hole, and you see the boarding party lower these planks and start like getting ready to move, and then this cluster of individuals, you see about 15 of them, all of a sudden just get blasted by lightning, and they all like kind of like splay out in different directions, like
Nez is looming over him, looking at Gil. What? And he hears this. What's happening?
The stained glass lights up.
yeah, you can see the flash from the light.
And I'm like, ooh, they got the bad man.
And Can, one more high or low.
High.
Roll a D4.
1.
One of the boarding party, in order to escape the lightning, leaps off the ship and into the water. You just, all right. They seem extremely like it turns into chaos all of a sudden because they're like, and then you see a bunch of them running across the planks, not really worried so much about the safety of it, but getting away from whatever that was. A lot of them, you can hear them being like, they're under attack! We're under attack!
Okay, so how far away is the ship now?
40 feet.
oh fuck.
So, guys, we're going to have to move slightly closer. So we might need to leave the cabin to get over there.
You know that there's like a space on the other side of this window, that's where the railing is.
So there's like a little bit of space.
Yep. So you could potentially, if you wanted to go out the window, you could do that.
Does it lift open?
No, you would have to break it.
All right. Check this shit out. And then I like roll into it like a shoulder and then horn first. So I like roll sideways out there.
Okay, yeah, give me acrobatics.
That's a tactical roll.
That's our show name, Tactical Roll. 11. Check this shit out.
Okay.
Testicle swole?
Gil, high or low?
Low. That is the direction I fall.
Fortunately, you don't, like you hit it in a way that the glass shatters but doesn't cut you. But the roll is not your best. You just kind of like flop out to the other side and you like kind of like bump against the railing.
The Dice Lords always want me to look a fool. When I say,
It's perfect.
Nez knows how that feels.
Yeah, do you guys climb out the window or?
So Nez is just gonna do like camera cuts to the hole on the outside, and you just see Nez peek around out the hole, and just kind of like try to crouch down and follow suit, but much quieter and like more stealthily.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
All right.
And then Fee, are you following out the window?
Could I see?
It was a nat 1, but a
Okay.
total of 2.
Okay, high or low, Nez?
Hi.
Give me athletics.
Athletics. All right. 15.
15. So you don't do anything like you don't like hurt yourself or tumble out because you're tall enough to kind of like get over. But as you're coming out, like you like hit some of the like still clinging shards of glass, and it doesn't cut
Snags
you
on my poncho.
Yeah, but it's loud. And then as you step over, you step onto the like the shattered glass, like, and then hunker down.
Very, very quiet.
So, Fee, being a pretty intelligent person, will see that they both like fucked up that way. Is there any other like avenue that will be, I don't know, just a
It's
smarter
that
action?
window.
That's it.
I feel like if you went out the door, you'd see all the bad guys.
Yeah, you would know that they are boarding the ship. So if you,
So
the
the window
moment
is
you would
it.
go out the door, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to carefully then try to go out the window and try to not make the same mistakes they did.
All right, give me acrobatics.
Okay.
All the glass is in Nez now, so
14?
14.
Nice.
High or low?
Low.
Okay, give me a stealth roll with advantage.
Okay. This app on my phone, for the love of fuck.
I love you, fuck.
I love you, Vic. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Glad I have advantage.
Ooh, shit. You can, oh, never mind.
Okay. 17?
Fee, if Fee was trying to look cool, how would she show these two dudes up that have just... What would be the coolest way to exit this window?
So maybe
pirouette
doing
on the
like
window.
doing like a really what's the word I'm looking for? Doing a really graceful like leap and spin in the air, almost like slow motion as like wind and leaves kind of push her through.
Cool.
So yeah, you guys have like climbed through all like
she crouching tiger hitting
buffoonish-
dragons.
Yeah, and you just see like this spiral of a body like kind of flip in the air with leaves wrapping around it and then land softly.
What were those toys with the you, like?
Oh, those
Oh,
like fairy ones?
fairies with the
you pull the cord and they
exactly.
spin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Those
is
are
like
dangerous.
she's a swirl.
Like
she's
wind
a
dancers or
twirling
something?
elvish of just form, and then lands very softly and like superhero style
Yeah.
in a
Very
crouch.
live.
Crumb just floats out and lands on
Yeah,
her shoulder.
Crumb is just like,
What are we doing?
just slowly floats out, perches on your shoulder.
Yeah.
That was pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks, Crumb. Just be ready. Just be on the ready with your poison arrows, and
Oh, I'm always
ready to kick ass.
with my poison
I know you are.
arrows.
Accidentally impales himself with the poison arrow.
The boarding party is. Some of them have made it to the deck.
They've boarded.
What is your plan? Are you going to remain there, or what would you like to do? You have sown some chaos.
Well, I'm
already.
going to continue calling lightning. It's a
Okay.
concentration.
All
Sick.
right.
All right.
Fuck, that's cool. I didn't know it was concentration.
So I'm going to. There are still people crossing.
Yeah.
I'm going to focus it mainly on the people who are crossing.
Oh, that's
yeah,
Lovely.
get
but
'em.
that's going to.
You see 5 individuals are hurrying across.
yeah.
but it's a 60-foot radius, so
Yes.
anybody who's within that,
You would be. Just FYI. So you might have to move. Really
I'm going to
quick.
move it. Like I want to. I can
Oh,
shift
you
it.
want them on the edge of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
All right.
Insert the scene.
I-
From
I guess I
X-Men
did
where
say I
Storm
wanna
zaps
center it on
the
them.
Frog guy.
No problem. Okay, so that's what you're gonna. There are still some aboard that are getting ready to cross, so you'll also potentially hit them.
Okay. I need all of them to make a dex save.
Okay.
It has to beat. It's 15.
Okay. Well, that was a 13. That does not beat it,
Yeah.
and that also does not beat it. And those are really low. So one of them was a 1. So I need high or low from Can.
Hi.
I'm imagining so many Wilhelm screams going
That
on.
was a 19. So okay. So all of these hit, and I'll tell you what that means in a second. So go ahead and roll your damage.
I thought there were 5.
They're 5, but there's 15 because they're she didn't want to center it on them because then it would hit her. So yeah,
That's 21 damage. to each.
21 damage. Okay,
Fucking Kentucky Fried Pirate.
Lightning damage.
lightning damage. So yeah, you just blast again, and these guys that are walking across the plank, running across the planks, It starts to wobble and they're hit.
Yeah.
And I need you to roll a d6.
Roll it.
Get
roll it.
'em,
Roll it. Roll.
4.
4.
Oh.
4 of these guys, like, they're running. It's rickety. They're trying to get across. They get hit by this, like, residual blast from the strike, and the 4 of them go tumbling off.
With Wilhelm scream.
They go tumbling off the sides. You hear splash, 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 and one guy makes it across. He's looking around. He's just like, oh my god.
Is he smoking?
He's got his hair is like a little sharp. He's got some smoke coming off him. He's a gnome, and he just looks. His eyes are wide, and he's just like, oh god. I'm also gonna need you to give me another stealth roll, just to make sure you remain hidden.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if this was like Pirates was just a restaurant business name? Like, we have hors d'oeuvres.
12.
12. You're fairly certain that you casting this lightning, calling the storm, has kind of given some of them an indication of your direction. And now I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
Just cracking myself up over here. Holopirate poppers.
Yeah. That's good. Oh. Well, that's the time to roll a 1. That's fine.
Nice. I thought that's what I was going to do, honestly. So I'm glad somebody else took up that mantle.
I prefer my 1s to be during initiative and not elsewhere.
22.
I agree.
22. All right.
12.
18.
4.
All right. So we've got Gil, Nez, and Fee.
Do I roll for Crumb or do you?
You do.
Okay, that's so. Does he have? He has my initiative bonus. That's right. I know. Wow, he rolled way better than I did. 20.
All right. So it's Gil, Crumb, Nez, Fee.
Yeah.
All right. So Gil, you are first.
Okay, so how many people are on the enemy deck?
On the enemy deck that you can see, give me a perception check.
Ooh, natural 20. 29.
Nice. Gil, you see everyone aboard the ship.
You do like the video game you mark into the enemies.
Bing, bing.
Yeah, inside Gil's mind, he's just like looking and just like, like Sherlock Holmes. You see like algorithms.
All they might see is just a...
And it pops like that. You still see the horns.
There's a cardboard box just moving slightly on the deck.
I want more Sherlock Holmes.
So Gil, you see that there are still about 11 individuals getting ready to board. There's one guy crossing the planks. He's got smoke coming off of his back. The others that are getting ready to board also have smoke coming off of their shoulders. There's 3 individuals that have boarded, and you see the rest of the deck. There's 25 pirates aboard the deck.
This is a large crew.
After some of them fell in?
Yep. After some of them fell out. And that's just what's on the deck. And you would know during a boarding, there's probably people below deck. And give me...
So 41 total?
Yeah.
That we can
Well,
Does
that
that
you can
include
see.
the captain?
That's what I was just about to
Okay.
say. You do not see the captain with that roll. You see, it looks like regular crew. You know that during a boarding of this size, the captain is likely either in his quarters or below deck preparing, or a mysterious third option.
You're fucking addicted to that lately.
Or a secret third thing.
Yeah. I love it though.
Can I get forward in such a way that I can Misty Step behind the people that are going towards the planks?
What's your range on that?
30 feet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to scooch up a little bit, and then I'm going to try and Misty Step behind them and then find a place that I can, like, hide.
Okay.
Because it's a bonus action to Misty Step.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So you can go ahead and Misty Step, and I am just going to need... Well, if you're trying to do this, I'll just need a stealth roll with advantage, since there's a lot of chaos.
21.
21. Yeah, you. What does it look like when you misty step?
My shadow hugs me, and then we just blur away and then form behind them.
Okay, so. And then.
Kind of like Noob Saibot.
Hey, I was gonna
Like,
say kind of like a vampire, like
Yeah,
old
yeah,
school
yeah.
vampire kind of thing.
And were you taking Nez with you?
No, I'm relying on Nez
Nez
to
has
do
got
his
his own
Okay,
mystery.
I was like,
trust
I was
Nez.
like, I don't think that's how it works, but
which is weird. But Nez really responds to that.
So yeah, you reform and you're like, I am stealthy. I am shadows. It's still early pre-dawn. Yeah, you see a spot. You can see like there's basically like a crate full of cannonballs, like about 10 feet away from you. So you can definitely dash behind that and hide if you'd like.
Sick.
Nice.
So you do so?
Yes, I will hide.
Do you do it
behind
in a
the
cool
cannibals.
way?
I will.
Or
I'm imagining
a silly
Jack Black from Saving Silverman.
I'm gonna look quickly, and then I'm gonna sideways somersault.
So yeah, you sideways somersault and hide behind the crate of cannonballs. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I'm gonna poke my head up and watch how Nez does this.
Okay. I mean, you're not using any like combat action, so yeah, you can have a free perception check here.
All right. We'll see how well I see whatever you do. 15.
15. All right. We'll hold that perception. So yeah, you
That's
pop
my
your
turn.
head up and you are watching, and it is now Crumb's turn. What's your command for Crumb?
Well, I told him to be ready to shoot some of his wonderful darts at whoever. So, if there's anyone kind of nearby that he can fire some poison arrows.
What's his range on that? Is it like a normal?
I think it's a
range?
short bow.
Okay.
Yeah, so he should be within range of everyone.
60 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess it's who he chooses to shoot.
Okay. Yeah. So if you're giving him carte blanche to to go apey,
Yeah.
he's going to do so. You just see him like wind up.
Cremand.
And what's the
What's your cremand?
what's his plus again to the
Same as mine. So plus for which one?
for a ranged attack? I mean, you
just be able
technically
to-
don't
It's
even
a
have to.
plus 6
Okay,
to hit
I was gonna say you technically
normally,
don't have to look it
so-
up because I rolled so well, but
Okay.
yeah, you just watch this tiny little toothpick-sized arrow just and hit one of these guys, and he's like, oh, like he grabs his neck like he's just been bit by a mosquito, and he looks at it, and there's a Constitution save.
Yeah, which guy did he hit a guy that's been hit already?
Yes.
He
So
gets
it's one of the
knocked
guys
down.
getting ready to board.
He gets knocked down again.
But he does save against the poison.
Gonna keep
So he's just like,
going down.
ow. And it's 1, right? So
Yeah.
we'll mark that.
It's a wound,
But that shit is poison.
but it's not.
It's
Not
not.
this time.
Just remember, if you roll a 5 or lower, then they fall asleep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Been waiting for that to happen.
Crumb is Tim Allen in Jungle to Jungle.
All right, Can. It is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to. There are still people crossing, right?
Yeah, and you're pretty sure one just crossed, and there's a few getting ready to cross, and you're pretty sure that they can see you.
Okay, even though they might be able to see me, how far away from me are they?
The closest one is 20 feet from you.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, I am still gonna call lightning because fuck them, and I need a dex save
Okay.
from everybody
15.
in range.
That's right. I
Oh my
said
god!
fuck.
Every single one of these saves did not get higher than 5. So
Oh, should I be rolling? I should be rolling damage for each individually, shouldn't I?
I don't think so.
no, we're
Okay.
gonna just do make it faster.
I think
Okay.
because it specifies a radius, I think one roll to rule them
Right
all.
on.
Run roll to fuck 'em
17.
all.
17 damage. Okay,
Hell yeah. Dude, these fuckers are fried.
Can
sucks
show me what you got
Yeah!
for 9 of these.
Oh, mama.
How does that look?
Okay, so to call lightning, I get close to the ground, like I hunch down, and I say strike as I pound my fist to the
Ooh,
ground.
Okay, and this lightning just like turns them into pudding. Like, what do they explode? Do they just fry and fall to the ground? How does it look?
Yeah, it's like zapping a mosquito.
Oh, okay, got you. So they just like disintegrate essentially. You just hear,
I
and
love it.
they're starting to figure out that there's something weird about this.
Hey guys, I don't know about this after all.
And then, Ken, would you like to use a bonus action?
Does that take an action or a bonus action when you concentrate on it?
I think that would be my action.
That's your action. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still have bonus actions that you can do.
Yeah, on each action.
Question: have any of them spotted any of us?
You, on your turn, you can do a perception check or an insight check.
So
Can I ask out of character?
It's been a few seconds, so
Alright.
it's hard to say at the moment.
I like the idea of them thinking the ship is just cursed, and they're just like, "Oh fuck!"
I don't really have a bonus action, but I'm going to so I can't get my thorn whip out. But I'm going to like be ready to get my thorn whip out to whip some ass 20 feet away.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Has anyone succeeded on these saves at all this whole time?
No.
No.
Not a single one.
Amazing.
Are they like really susceptible to lightning damage?
They are very susceptible to lightning damage.
My only weakness.
Is it because Can's a lightning Pokemon? And they're water Pokemon.
They're water.
They're water types.
You're bringing a Pikachu to Misty's gym.
Just fucking raining the pain. No, yeah, they. I mean, they're not like weak to lightning or anything like that.
It's
but
just a lot
they're
of
just
damage.
They're really, really bad at saving, I guess.
Can use Thunderbolt. It's super effective.
It's super effective. Nez, it's your turn. Would you like to do a perception check?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna Misty Step because I saw Gil, and I'm gonna follow suit, and yeah, we're gonna do Misty Step. 3rd level.
Okay.
Misty Step.
So go ahead and describe your Misty Step.
So kind of blue misty light swirls around me, and like you can catch like little glimmers of almost like kind of like fireflies, but they're baby blue, and just kind of a fog envelops me, and then it just speeds up and then dissipates upward, and I apparate.
Are you going to the same spot that Gil did?
I am.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll with
No.
advantage.
Oh, okay. Deal. Just roll double ones.
You can right click, by the way.
I'm sorry.
You can right click on it and then roll with advantage.
Oh, right on. My bad.
You're good.
Thank fuck for advantage. 18.
Okay, 18. Yeah, you feel stealthy. Nobody's paying attention to you at the moment. It's chaos. Where are you choosing? Are you going to go where you saw?
I am.
Okay.
Yep, I'm following like a little brother.
Okay, so how do you get there? What movement do you make to get over to the...
I try to emulate a snake, and I get I get prone on the deck, and I try to
like army crawl?
crawl to Gil.
Okay, all right. You army crawl to Gil. Gil, Nez has arrived next to you. You watched him Misty step over and copy you almost exactly.
Well done. That was some first mate shit if I ever saw it. Hey, so when we're doing stuff here, we're going to go to the captain's cabin, but on the way, if you see any of these dudes near an edge of something, just shove them off with that magic hand shit you have.
You got it, Captain.
That's so bad for his self-esteem. He's going to be unstoppable. All right. Can. What's your
Yes.
passive perception?
17, I think. 17.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, and I assume you're paying attention to the people that are boarding, like right in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. You see trucking along the ship, like the deck, you see Loom appear and immediately like start charging toward the one that's nearest to you, and he's got his little hammer out, and you just hear him hammer, and he is going to strike at one of them. He misses. So he goes with his hammer, and the guy like hears him and moves out of the way, and then they join combat together. As his bonus action, he is going to... I need you to give me 3d10. No, that's not his bonus action. Never mind. He's just going to end his turn. All right. Fee.
Okay.
You've seen Nez and Gil both Misty Step to this spot.
And now it's my turn. I will also try to do that as, like, without drawing as much attention as I can.
Okay, so we'll have you roll a stealth check once you're done. How does your Misty Step look?
So it'll start with, like, she'll kind of get her center and, like, her eyes will kind of glow, and then there'll be, like, this almost, like, path of wind gust that with, like, leaves throughout, and then she'll just hop over each leaf, like, each one is, like, a little footpath.
Okay. And you are right there. Give me a stealth check, please, Fee, with advantage.
Okay. Why do you do that? Well... Okay. 22.
22. Are you going to join these two over behind the cannon crate? The cannonball crate? Okay, yeah. What's your stealthy way of getting over there?
So I'll do my skip and hops over the leaves, and I'll just kind of let the rest of the gust, like, float me over, and I'll just, like, very gracefully just land and, like, wipe off my shoulder like nothing happened.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so Fee joins you two and just kind of slides in.
Hey, what's
on the
happening?
breeze.
Fee? That was very graceful, like.
Thank you.
and then you guys hear, yes, it was very graceful.
What the
And you
shit?
guys see that the prince is there with you guys.
We can't shake this dude.
Prince,
Hey, Cash Money, what's up?
fuck, you gotta quit disappearing, but I'm very glad you made it.
We
So
gotta be quiet. So the name of the game is stealth, man. We're gonna try and get to that captain's cabin without alerting anybody's attention. But Nez is also gonna shove people off the ship as we
If
go.
you see anybody close to the edge, just push them right off.
Don't do any crazy, obvious magic shit, though.
Be
'cause we
quiet
don't-
about it,
Yeah,
yeah.
be quiet about it.
I've
Would you guys like a distraction?
Ooh.
Are you
Maybe delay the distraction in case they.
until we need it?
Yeah.
I think Can's kind of distracting them.
Yeah, Ken's
pretty
doing
well.
a great job right now.
A lot of lightning, it seems.
Yep.
All right, well, if you need a distraction, let me know and I will do it immediately.
Okay.
Do you want, like, a call, like a bird call or something? Should we have some kind of signal for him?
I'll just say now.
Excellent. I can understand that. That is great.
All right, now it is
The enemy's turn.
so
This concludes the enemy's turn.
there are 3 individuals on the deck right now. One of them is engaged with Loom. 2 seem to have spotted you. Mm-hmm. You're like getting ready to, like, do your thorn whip, but they're coming in hot,
Okay.
and they like run right at you with their sabers drawn.
Okay.
Both of them are going to make an attempt on your life. So let's see how that goes. What's your AC?
19.
The first one does not hit. He, like, swipes at you, and you, like, lean down, and it just right overhead. The second one is going to swipe his saber at you. This one is even worse than the first one. He, like, you duck down, and he's just, like, way too high. So they have no opportunity to actually hit you. But you do see, as a bonus action, one of these guys is going to look behind him over at the ship, and you hear, like, 2 pipes. He puts his fingers in his mouth, and you see, like, several sailors, like, focus in on that direction. You're still shorter than the railing, so you don't think they can see you, but that has alerted them. Okay. The rest of the ship is continuing to try to board. You can those of you who are on the other ship can hear, like different, like, commands being made. You hear, like, all right, swing across, and you see 3 individuals on ropes swinging out off of their deck on ropes that have been tied to the mast onto the other ship, you guys' ship that you were just on. So let's see how well they do. Oh, they do pretty good. So yeah, they swing out and they land. So now there are 3 more on the deck.
Right next to me?
In the same general area as the others. So right by Loom. So about 20 feet from you.
But she's still unseen.
She's super seen.
Oh, she is super.
I am seen.
Yeah.
She's been attacked
Now
at.
I feel bad. I went to the bathroom.
All right. Yeah, the rest of them are doing general ship shit. Gil, you kind of notice that they're making preparations to get more people to board because of the fact that it seems like they're having some issues. Clearly, there's lightning on ship. But yeah, now we are back to the top of the order, Gil.
All right. Are there any enemies on the path to the captain's cabin?
Yeah, there's people scrambling around. There's plenty of enemies.
Okay.
You can see easily like 10 that would are scurrying around in direct path to where you are trying to get to.
All right, I'm going to make a beeline for the cabin. It's going to be requiring some pretty stealthy feet.
We'll cover you.
We know that part of the plan is making that symbol too. So if we want to transport people, if you find a good place to start doing that, feel free to start doing that too. But yeah, I'm going to make it to the cabin real quick. Just to help you guys, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Ooh,
So
nice.
my shadow spreads out and hugs everyone.
All right, including the prince?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sneak towards the captain's cabin.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
Is it like a bro hug or a lover's embrace?
It's like a from behind, like cherished hug.
Okay, so kind of almost like a motherly love.
One would say that. That's a 27.
Oh, sorry, with advantage.
Oh.
Can you take me higher?
31.
Yeah.
God damn.
Gil, you're in your element. You're watching the way they're moving. You're like zeroing in on their paths, and you're you're shrouded in this darkness, and you just begin you hunch over and you just start moving.
I'm going to twerk behind one of them.
and you can feel the sway of the water beneath, but you know how this feels. You know exactly the best way to sneak across the deck while it's on the ocean, and you just begin beelining for the cabin. It is about 60 feet from where you are. Are you going to use your full movement? Or are you going to try to attack anybody along the way? Or are you just going to dash action essentially?
I can't dash because I did use a spell.
Oh shit! Yeah, you did.
I don't have cunning action yet, I don't think. So I will move 30 feet.
Okay, so you get about halfway there.
Cue the Bon Jovi.
Cue up the bonge on the juke.
Also, was the devil from Cow and Chicken any inspiration for Gil?
No comment.
All right.
Spoilers. All right.
Big butt cheeks hanging out.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like a barrel or something I can kind of hug?
At the moment, no, but you're in the process of moving, so yeah, you feel extremely stealthy. You're moving in and out, weaving through people. They're clearly not paying attention to you. Were you going to say something, Michaela?
I was going to ask what CR wild shape beast level
I think
go
you're
to.
at 2.
I think I'm at 2 too.
I would double check. Say
It said 2.
Okay.
I didn't know if we had made it homebrew adjustments to that though.
we just made adjustments to swimming.
Okay.
That was the only thing.
Peace.
And love. All right. It's Crumb's turn. You want him to keep firing on people?
I would love that.
Okay, so Crumb sees that there's a collection of people closer, so he's gonna get a little bit closer and sees that they're on the ship. He's staying on the ship. He's not crossing, and he's gonna fire.
+6.
He hits. Okay.
All
All right, let's see what they get. I know you're looking like this will be the one.
Come on.
Hey, Tomas.
Oh my my god.
That is a 4. So
Good for you, Crumb.
the one that Loom was tangling with, like he's like getting ready. He looks like he's going to attack, and then suddenly he like you're watching this, and Loom is like, getting ready to face off against him. He just goes, and then collapses to the ground.
It's like the Trent gun in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, it's literally just like Ace Ventura. Like his whole body just slowly touches the ground.
And I imagine Crumb's back there like,
Yeah,
a smoking gun.
Crumb will blow like the edge of his bow. Like,
That's what you get when you fuck with Crumb.
all right. Anything else you'd like Crumb to do?
I might just tell him to maybe make his way back over to the other ship and
He
see
stayed over there, right?
Yeah, he's still on the original ship.
Right. So maybe come back to where we are. Well,
Well, I think it would have to be on your turn to tell him that.
That's true.
His own actions. What?
True. I mean, he
Based on
can't
what you
really.
have told him. He moved forward about 10 feet. So.
I might have him just keep a lookout if anyone's crossing over.
Okay. I mean, there's
Trying to be
people
sneaky.
crossing over.
Right. I mean, or
You can try to get him to focus on people who are crossing, see if he can knock them unconscious while they're crossing.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that. That sounds great.
Okay, gotcha. I think there's another one. Oh, never mind. Can, it's your turn. I was gonna say, speaking of drunkenness, it's your turn, but it's not. So you've seen, like, you've got two sailors are up in your grill. They both missed you, but you can also see behind you, Loom was tangling with one of them who immediately passed out. It's impossible to know what just happened. Maybe Loom got in a good shot or something. Knocked
Okay.
his ass unconscious.
Okay, so, sorry, Loom. I'm gonna abandon my thorn whip
Okay.
idea.
All right.
I'm gonna grab my little surfboard
Okay.
and I'm gonna jump over.
Okay.
Cue Beyonce.
Okay, go ahead and give me acrobatics. Well, I mean, if you're jumping over, no, you don't need to do that. You can just jump overboard.
Are the bad guys within reach of her?
Yep. So you will. It will be an attack of opportunity for both of them because they're within 5 feet of you.
Even if I'm using my board as a shield.
Unfortunately, yeah.
That'd be cool.
So let's see if they can get a better shot on you here while you're trying to escape. You said your AC is 17? 18?
19.
Oh, yeah, you have all that extra shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, they both miss. So they both are like
Here
cartoonishly
we
missing
go.
you.
Nice.
And you leap overboard. I will need acrobatics to see if you can like position the board underneath you and land on it in the water. And remember, you do have advantage on acrobatics when it comes to surfing.
There we
Oh, thank
go.
God. Okay, 22.
22. So yeah, you leap overboard and you land on board this tiny surfboard, and you land in the water. You've used half of your movement speed falling. What would you like to do?
I'm looking for the big sea creature.
Give me a perception check.
Like a puffer fish, like just slightly bigger.
13.
13. So there's a lot of morning mist here on the water. So it's kind of obscuring things. And you're in between these two ships. And you're looking around. And you do not see an actual creature or anything like that. But in the morning mist, with a little bit of light, you can see a dark shadow
Fuck yeah.
off to the west. It looks real big. Like
My thalassophobia is like getting fucking tripped right now.
it's real big, but the thing is that it's real big above the water.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
How high above the water?
very high.
Like, in the
Fuck
sky.
yeah.
It looks like it's water to up. Like it's something that's
Oh, it's still in the water.
it's like poking its head
Part
out
of
or
it
something.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
we had like a fucking Gojira situation going on. All right.
Kind of like a moving island, little moving island.
Sort of, yeah. It's approaching, and all you can see is a dark shape in the mist, but it's huge. It's massive.
Dude, it's like Mega Nessie.
Oh my god.
And based on the way that it's moving and how far away it is, you think that one more round, it shall arrive.
Fuck yes.
That's a fast island.
I want to meet it.
I want to live there.
I want to go to there. Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, that was my action.
Well, you have, movement speed still, so.
I'm going to start going towards the massive creature.
Okay, what's half your movement speed?
15.
Yeah, are you 30 or are you 25?
I'm 25.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Round up or down?
Up.
13.
Well, divisible by 5, right?
Yeah, so 15, we'll say. So you move 15 feet toward it. So you're basically, you are directly beneath the planks as you move. Like they're about probably 35 feet above you, but you can see people like crossing in the planks above, but you're directly below them.
Okay.
All right, anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, I'm just moving along.
Okay, gotcha. All right. It is now Nez's turn.
Hell yeah. Gil is halfway there, right? Bon Jovi's still going.
Well,
Thank you. Do I see any opportunities as he's twerking stealthily?
Working his way over there.
Twerking his way to the captain's cabin
freaking his way downtown.
to where I could push somebody off the sides.
Even without a perception check, you can see that there's several people that are getting ready to board the planks. They're about 15 feet away from you. You could kind of strafe out, do that, and still be back on target and get another 15 feet up if you would like to try to shove something.
Well, he could sneak his full movement because it's a bonus action to shove.
Yeah, it's true.
He would have to go off target 15 feet to the right, and then in order to get back on the path with you,
I don't
it wouldn't be a
understand.
straight shot. So there's nobody in the direct path that could be pushed off.
Okay.
But there's to your right.
His
15 feet.
telekinesis has range.
Oh, sorry, I forgot it would be telekinesis.
He's not walking up and pushing
So
the
that's
guy.
what I forgot that part.
That's
Okay.
on us.
Okay.
We had been discussing that
Okay.
previously. I did not specify.
Okay.
That makes
Gotcha.
sense.
That is
I'm
a
sorry.
funny picture. Sneaking and then walking back.
Completely stealthy. Okay.
I'm just Sonic rolling the whole way.
So with 10 foot of ability to push, or you have 10 pounds of pressure that you can apply? Oh wait, do you have the
They have
beefed
to make
up
a
one?
saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a saving throw.
Okay.
Sorry, I switched over to Mage Hand because I was curious if I could get if I could use that to push.
Telekinetic shove. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
thinking mage hand then just now. I
Exactly.
apologize.
but
Wow.
you are okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to make a strength save, DC of 6. Or sorry,
6?
That's terrible. 14.
I'm -4 as my level. 14.
As per usual, they save.
No, they do not save.
Okay. I was
That
gonna
is
say,
a 12 for their strength save. So this human that's like, he's like kind of like bouncing back and forth, getting ready to hop on the planks and run across. He's waiting for the other guys. You shove him, and he just like immediately goes down. As you're like surfing, you just watch. Yeah, you watch it. And somebody just splashes down right by you into the water.
rude.
I use that wave and
Right, just
ride it out.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, anything else you'd like to do, Nez? You're gonna move forward 30 feet.
Yeah, I'd like to attempt to vault using my staff to follow Gil.
Okay.
You have a plus 10 to stealth.
Yeah. So you can. I mean, we'll just say like
We gonna do a two-parter?
you can absolutely attempt to vault your way over there. It would only take half
He's
your
real
movement.
excited.
Okay.
Nez is so excited about this.
All right, give me acrobatics.
You got it.
Remember the wheelbarrow.
I know.
8. So Nez, you attempt to vault and it like slides. It's a wet deck and it slides and you land. It's gonna take half your movement to get back up.
I don't get back up. I use the momentum of the fall to try and roll.
Okay, so you like slip and like collide, and then you just immediately turn it into a roll.
Yeah.
And you start rolling, so it's still gonna be half your movement. So you're about 15
It's like those people
feet.
that you see the gifs of them like falling on the runway and then like turning it into like a I meant to do that.
So you roll, and it's so you're about 15 feet behind Gil now.
Okay.
God, it'd
Anything
be
else you'd like to do?
Would you like me, because of that, I'm not trying to like tell you how to do stuff, but would you like me to roll stealth to make sure that I am not seen?
If you know what, go ahead. If you're mentioning it, I'll do it.
Okay.
You will not have advantage this time though because you fell.
That's okay. I still get the plus 10, right?
Correct. Yeah.
28.
So yeah, you fall and you roll, but nobody even notices. Like
Hell yeah.
What's your passive perception fee?
I think she's 14.
Maybe
I think it's better than that.
Let's
13.
see. Holy fuck. Register my fingers. 13.
13. Yeah, Fee, like you don't even notice. It just looks to you like Nez just like dropped down. Like he put his staff on the ground and then dropped down and started rolling. It's weird, but it's not like awkward like it should have been.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just like imagining the ship swaying in his favor and then going the other direction.
Just kind of going.
Yeah, it sways like
Whereas Can is doing it like naturally, Nez is doing it
Fighting
like, against the grain.
Yeah, against the
Stay in a
current.
roll and just keep letting it happen.
Yeah,
God,
Nez is a
that'd be
salmon.
good.
Going against the current. So yeah, it's Loom's turn. Loom is going to. Oh shit! Yeah, Loom. Loom is going to connect with his hammer on the guy who is poisoned and unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, Loom. Jeez.
Okay, yeah, he's just like, fuck this, and he hammer, boom. The guy bounces off of the deck. All right, Fee, your turn.
Well, seeing them on their way to the captain's quarters, I guess I will try to. I mean, I don't know. I'm having a good strike with like the whole being an airy fairy, so I'll try to just keep my graceful essence and try to. I mean, I'll still try to like stay in the shadows as much as I can and like behind stuff to try to stay hidden, but try to just make my way over there.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Okay. While I'm doing that, I was wondering, could I use Gust with people on the planks on their way if anyone's still there?
I mean, yeah, if you're just moving along, you can do that.
I imagine they're just like walking very.
What's the amount of pressure you can use with Gust?
Strength 15 save.
Oh, okay, all right. What's your range on it?
And they 30 feet, and they
Yeah.
can be pushed up to 5 feet away from you.
Okay, so you would have to do it before you started like going away to stealth,
Okay.
because you're focusing on the people walking crossing the planks.
Sure. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, I just picture it like very nonchalant and just like she got 15 for stealth.
okay.
Yeah, and then just walking right
with
by.
a plus 10,
I didn't do the plus 10, so that'd be 25.
but also with advantage because it is
Oh.
still dim light right now.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, edge for sure. Yeah.
Get it.
I like how everyone is kind of
no.
following
Nope,
the same
25.
order of operations, like each time. Like,
Yeah.
like I saw him do this thing. I'm going to do this version of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
20
yeah.
25?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're very
It's like-
stealthy.
It's like we're a crew.
Way going.
Okay, and it was a 15 save for strength.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw these dice away.
Yeah, no, give up.
No,
That was a
yeah,
6.
great. Yeah.
So one of the guys crossing, do you push him 5 feet?
I'm gonna walk up to. I'm gonna push him.
So yeah, you just send a gust out, and he's like, and he falls over the side, and behind you, you hear another, and you use that wave to push.
Friends helping friends.
The idea that we're just dropping these people so that Can just.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're riding these
great.
waves, and coincidentally, this pushes you out a little bit farther and faster than normal, and you actually clear the area where the ships are at the moment, going into the mist, and you see this big shape approach, and as the mist kind of parts, you suddenly see a gigantic dragon head. And that's where we're going to end for the night. Oh, shit.
A water dragon?
Fuck yes.
I guess we'll see.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a dragon turtle to me.
Damn.
It sounds like a Gyarados to me. In Pokemon.
Gyarados. Come on.
Look, I'm using my 5th grade pronunciation of Pokemon. 'Cause I paid attention.
Sounds like a tuna dose.
That one. Yeah.
Sick. That was fun.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
Well, it's about
That
to
was.
ramp up even more.
Okay.
I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The most valuable player character. I want to know who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration. Now, for those of you listening and for those of you around the table, Nez is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, Ken is 4. On the count of 3, I'll have you guys hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves to be MVPC. Now, I will give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote.
I want to vote everyone.
I don't know what I'm doing. I already know what I'm voting. I know what.
Are you guys ready?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
1, 2, 3, vote.
Hey-o.
We've got 3 votes for Can and 1 vote for Gil. Can, why'd you vote for Gil?
I voted for Gil because he was kind of leading that effort to cross to the other ship. Did a cool roll.
Because I can't vote for myself.
Hopped over there, super sneaks.
Excellent.
Like it.
All right. Nez, why'd you vote for Can? Not Gil.
Fucking can use Thunderbolt. It was super effective. And summoning a goddamn dragon, turtle, island, god, sea creature thing. Awesome.
Excellent. Gil, why'd you vote for Can?
First of all, everyone did cool shit. But it's really hard to contest with
Such a political statement.
Let me first. Let me take a moment.
Clear.
Let me jerk us off for a second.
Pretty cool shit,
We're back
including
to
myself, especially me.
It's hard to contest with the sheer volume of people she vaporized. So it's hard not to choose Can there. Druids really get the like big showy
Especially the
theatrical
front half.
things.
Yeah.
It's good.
Very
shit.
cool.
Fucking wrecked.
All right. And Fee, why'd you vote for Can?
I'm really excited for us to have a water dragon friend. I also just love how she was using the surfing and using it to aid her. I loved that idea. Very fun. Yeah,
Excellent.
Ken's just a cool cat.
Little boogie board.
Yeah, a little boogie
That's how I
board.
imagine it. Is that kind
Yeah,
of...
it's small.
Yeah, it's basically a boogie
Awesome.
board.
Love
Well, that means tonight's MVPC is Kanak Anga.
Okay.
Take your 1d10 and surf on into the sunrise.
And my heart.
And my axe. And my cabbages. And our bidet. All right. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. If you would like to show us your appreciation, head on over to Apple Podcasts. Consider leaving us a 5-star review. And if you leave a review for us, we will read it on the podcast. Now, if you'd like to do a little extra special reconnaissance and see what sort of stuff happens before anybody else gets a chance to hear it, head over to patreon.com/D20_syndicate and look at our patron tiers, including bonus content and early access to episodes. There's a bunch of shit. Check out, see if anything bloods, what? See if anything trips your crossbow, and consider making us warlocks with your patronage. Also, we have a Discord, and it is free. It is free. The link is in the episode description below, or wherever it happens to be while you are listening to this. Come hang out with us. We're okay. Also, there's merch. B-.
I'm not okay.
Also, there's merch. If you head on over to TeePublic, you can buy a shirt with Fee's body on it. Clothed. Come on.
No head.
Just a headless corpse.
It's like the carnival thing. It's just the body, but the head is cropped off for
Oh,
your
that would
head to
actually
be
be
there.
pretty fucking funny. But yeah, there's a bunch of custom designs that mostly Tomas has done for you to wear. Apparel.
Yeah, wear your shirt in a yurt.
Wear peril. But yeah, check it out. TeePublic, D20 Syndicate. Other than that, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. See you next week. I am your host and DM Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Sayonara.
The trauma foreplay is like a huge thing on the Bachelor franchise. Yes,
God.
like that
Man.
is how you move ahead. You have to have a few trauma stories like locked and loaded.
I could see
God
that. Yeah.
damn.
Oh my
You
god.
gotta have them.
What does that say about us as like a culture and a society?
Where does the Halo concept come from?
I don't know.
Bungie.
Sundogs.
Probably. I love the people that are like, take a picture of sundogs.
You can really see God's work today.
It's like that's the
Weather?
Through the clouds.
Senior
Oh,
JJ
the weather
Abrams.
outside is weather.
Master Chief is Jesus.
Fucking lens flare McGee.
Or
is
he's
God.
Master Jesus.
What?
It was a bad joke. It's fine. You wouldn't have laughed anyway.
Let's just skip to you not having.
Was it a
good time.
Jesus joke? Because I like those.
He said something about Master Chief. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, is this Billy's episode? I won't
Something
even
about
hear the joke
Jesus
later.
being
either,
Master
'cause
Chief.
Billy's gonna
I said
delete it.
Master Chief Jesus. It's not good. See, I
No.
told you. You
I
didn't
don't think it
need
qualifies
to
as a
know.
joke.
Good,
We need to revisit
call.
the parameters of what qualifies as a joke.
Well, I'll keep writing that boundary line and see if it makes it some days.
You're just saying words
Tipping the volleyball over the net.
into the net. You're Tina playing volleyball. Tina Belcher.
And then I'm like getting roped up into the net and like spinning in it. I'm like,
And the
And
other
the
kids are
journey
just
is,
like,
is part of
go
the
smoke
it
weed.
is. It's kind of fun. I don't hate it.
Lindsey's trapped in the net again. It's hilarious.
She
That
finally
would be
did it.
really funny.
She's like a cat with a bowl of yarn.
Except she might be dying. We should cut her out.
Her face is turning purple.
No, leave me.
But she's smiling.
Oh man, Lindsey caught in a net. That would be really funny.
You look really tall next to that fence.
Thank you.
Wow.
I've been practicing.
The chair also elevates you. You look.
I
you're
have
sitting.
grown.
Have you?
Yeah, Billy looks
Yeah.
like the same height as before.
I feel shorter.
Are you on a cushion?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm actually just hovering over the chair.
Mika has reached nirvana and is just perpetually
I've
levitating.
mastered the power of magnetism.
Don't let her go.
My feet are still on the ground. My thighs are on fire.
I'm sorry in advance if you guys find Play-Doh, or you really wanted to play Play-Doh this morning on this table.
Am I going to find it upon my person?
Maybe up your butt.
Right.
Probably.
That's why you got
That
the
was
bidet, right?
that's where
That's
it
why you got the
goes.
bidet.
Did you look?
Get the Play-Doh rocks that are
You gotta have it on
dried
full
in your
blast to shoot it.
crevasse.
Yeah.
Gotta blast it out. Fucking, you got a mining operation going on now.
Add that to your future review.
This would not get the Play-Doh off my butt. 3 stars.
No further context.
It's like having a Brillo pad with dried Play-Doh stuck to it, but now it's wet.
Everybody? Like everybody, almost. Not Kaz, but she wanted to.
You had to kiss more to get the jollies to prevent the lovemaking before Jesus.
I think that's a bit too deep of a conversation for that crew, Tomas.
Well, I mean, it's logical. If she hasn't done the fun bun yet, then she'll get more out of the smoochies.
Some say
Only a few of those are actual words.
some would say the mud gun is a loophole
Mhm.
to the fun bun,
Yeah, depending on
the denomination.
yeah
Yeah.
Lutherans.
Protestants.
Let's go ahead with this previously.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing.
The quest list.
I don't remember which quest.
The
Is it the witch quest?
It's bring the
There's a witch.
No.
Oh man, I got excited for a second.
Bring the
goo
The goo
to the skin.
Oh.
from the harbor.
But we also have some hot gems that we need to deliver. And, like,
Gems are hot.
The way.
Any
those are
defense.
in a way different direction. Also in like a super obscure place. Really, now that I'm saying this, is Seth just trying to tell us to go to Shield Seeker, but he can't tell? Oh, okay. No, I gotta know. Never mind.
Yeah, you guys have.
Because
plenty
I
of
was like,
options.
that would be hilarious if you're trying to be like, guys, fucking go. And we're just like, no, I don't wanna.
I wish we had like an interactive map with like different quests you could activate that just point you on Nero towards it.
That's a video game.
I know.
Skyrim.
Why can't we play a video game?
I just want to play Skyrim.
Yeah.
Put it on my map.
Let's fast travel.
Fucking yeah, buddy.
I mean, you have the map. You could at
It's
least
true.
put
Yeah, make
like
it.
a legend.
I don't believe in maps.
John Legend.
Thanks for the work.
Thanks for the homework, Dad. Clicking. It sounds like there's a ceramic scorpion getting ready to attack.
There's a bunch of ball jars on the top of the fridge.
Oh, dude, I love jars so much.
Why?
I don't know.
For my pickles.
I just like jarring shit.
Are gone.
Organs.
All the
Yeah.
pickles gone.
Specifically kidneys.
In case you need to replace one.
I have so much fava beans.
You can pickle anything though, Lindsay.
You can. You ever pickle toes?
Silence of the Lambs. You can pickle a face.
Pickle a face.
Can you
With the makeup on.
Could you pickle a car?
Oh yeah.
Big enough jar.
Pickle a car.
Big enough jar, pickle a car.
You know what they say.
As the common saying.
You may need to cube the car first to get it in the jar.
That's
You're
what they
gonna
were
want
doing.
a tight seal on that bad boy.
But as soon as you crack that jar, that car's gonna boom pop out of nowhere.
Like a,
And then,
like a
brother,
biscuit.
grab yourself a fork, because it's eating time.
Have fun driving, though. It's gonna smell like vinegar for a while. Hope you don't have cushioned seats. It's so good. The app I downloaded told me, like, when it was my birthday, that I should like organize stuff.
You needed an app.
Calendar?
No, it's an astrology app.
I'm so glad it was Mika.
Burn!
I bet there's a calendar app other than the default one. That's probably way cooler. But it told me to organize, like clean up and organize my space. And it helps center you, and it did.
That's good.
Oh,
I felt good afterwards.
that's part of your.
That's nice.
That's like when I cleaned everything.
I was wondering. I was like,
Lindsay made the
something-
app.
I thought something happened. I was like, what's happening? Why are you suddenly
Evil
cleaning
genius.
while I get home?
The infusion was accidentally Adderall.
But all the Adderall.
This was on your birthday that it told you to clean?
No, it was like
What a
it was
bitch
around my
app.
birthday because that's when
Yeah, I just like, I feel like I just came home and you were just like, like happily cleaning away.
Tomas cleans.
I had a kiss the cook apron on.
Kiss the cook.
Kiss the cook.
Dick the birthday boy.
If only.
Dig down the birthday boy.
Fuck.
You guys think of your rumors?
I guess.
God.
No.
You're gonna hate it.
The Aries thing though.
Is it going to be?
like,
I didn't hear of any rumors.
I don't subscribe to rumors.
I want facts
I don't believe in reverse.
All right, so they get closer and closer. You can see the planks start to
Can you say that again?
Yeah.
Because he burped
Yeah.
right when you did that.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was you. That's so weird.